killing your plot. Same thing, the game came to bullet. That bang bang, play brain game with bullet. V5, full form, a giant rocket slingshot, a beanstalk fake stock. Thoughts always cloud bound. I go DK, bring a crowd round. Cypher like the crowd round, ground pound. Niggas is on the ground now. Don't be mistaken, I feel I'm groundbreaking with the sound I'm making. I keep the shorties on salivating. This that old school to new school to old school. Only use Sony as a pro, burning through the pro tools. It's no shade, it's facts when he knows he's whack. You gotta train him, put stuff in his face and his nose and that. Then you whip him after, teaching him, you whip a snapper. Don't twist it and flip it backwards and point them a different cactus. Speak to the masses, know your woes, know your foes really evil. You want you to stunt, then break bones like an evil. They want you in front, all on the flow like you fetal. Sharp pains like a needle. Look, I don't believe you, just like everything Trump says. With him in office, we'll be stacking bodies like bunk beds.
I don't think they're ready for it.
Man, I don't know, man.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't even know what to pour up,
But no, I appreciate the help though, honestly.
This piano
He's been
beat
talking
is
to me and like helping me about my stuff. You know?
I really don't even drink that much like that, you know what I mean? Like
the marketing, or like just talking about as a person.
But I feel like it's appropriate.
Outside of business and personal life, you know, the personal life and the darkness coming out. So I appreciate that.
Yep, man, it's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. The thing is, it's not enough people that are supporting each other. That's real, man. Like,
Selfishness, right?
you can't win that way. You just cannot win being selfish. You have to really step outside of yourself and look at yourself, and then look at everybody else. And what are you giving back? What are you doing to help other people? You know what I'm saying? So,
I'm listening.
Yeah, that's just important, man. Like, no matter what level you are, it should always be an open avenue for that.
You should have a lot of
Yep, so yeah, absolutely, man, and it's great because
just to take your time, because time is priceless.
Time is, and this is but you know what? The decisions that you make as far as where you put your time is important too. So this, to me, even though I'm using my time to be over here, it's not lost time, it's not wasted time.
No,
it's valuable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's all about. I call it you want to have two things. You want to have IPAs, and then you want to have moments where you take time and really appreciate the moment itself.
Yeah.
I'm doing that at the same time. So IPAs is income producing activities.
Yeah.
Right. So you want to include that, but you also want to take the moment to appreciate stuff like this right here. We had never done this before.
Yeah.
We never just drove around and just. This is authentic, even though we recording it and stuff. Ain't no script to it. It's real. It's 100. It's authentic, and I believe that once you put yourself in that position, you get the best material. You know what I'm saying? You get the best material. And so, talking to you earlier, right? We were just chopping it up about just the journey and what we trying to do. It's so many similarities there.
No, definitely. We got a lot of them plans. Yeah, definitely.
Right. So you want to support those best you can. Really, you want to support those best you can.
I feel like go ahead, my fault.
You good? Go ahead.
I feel like for me personally, it's like it's a business. Whether you believe or not, you're in a business. You're the brand of the business. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, it's I get the most out of it when I give back. Obviously, it's the money, right? Mm-hmm. But with the business, obviously gonna make money. It's inevitable. You don't start a business
if you're not gonna make money.
Not thinking about making money. It's part of the process. It's the end result. But
I
like what I do with the money, like giving back to the community or like supporting people in Africa and paying for the tuition. That's what I like, you know.
Yeah, and that's beautiful too because you remember your origins.
You can't forget where you come from.
You can't forget where you come from.
You can't forget where you come from. You know.
You can't forget where you come from.
Yeah.
And like that's why right now, just to kind of put a perspective on the video, like we driving around where I grew up.
Nah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, like I'm driving past my elementary school right now. you know what I'm saying? This is my elementary school, and I remember, like, that's just a part of my upbringing, right? So just driving by that. Then this block, I remember growing up here. I remember getting arrested on this block. Like, I remember we was coming home from playing basketball at Harvard College, and a cop car pulled up on us. Put your hands up, put your hands up. Hopped out the car, gun drawn, and like was pointing a gun at us, and we got falsely accused.
For what? What you got, like,
because somebody, not even, because we was just on a regular public street. We were coming back, come to find out, an hour before that, somebody had robbed the pizza guy or whatever.
Wow.
Right? So, and it was crazy because the ironic thing about it was I was wearing the same thing that the boy that robbed the guy had on. They said, yeah, he had a red shirt and a red hat. I'm like,
that's what you got on right now?
I had a red shirt and red hat. I was like, yo, ain't that crazy? So, so I fit the description
perfectly.
Right? Look at this. This is beautiful. See, this is why this is moments. See that guy that was
That's Butch.
Yo, when I tell you this dude is legendary, when I tell you that guy right there is legendary, that's Butch, man. He could be on Oprah. This guy is autistic, but yet he still does it. You see him walking, he probably on a mission right now.
He is.
Like, he the epitome of entrepreneurship on the low. Like, I used to watch Butch and be like, yo, how does this guy, autistic dude, lives with people that take care of him? How does he know the schedule of the whole township? This guy, he knows when the holidays are, not to take people's trash out.
I don't think it's like, that's the thing with the society, you know what I mean? It's like they put things on you.
They put things on you.
And that's how I was. It's like they try to put you in a box and like they label you something, and you fit the description just like you fit the description back there. But at the end of the day, that wasn't you.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. That's not me. Like we have tough lives, you know what I mean?
And that's the thing behind judging a book by its cover.
You're always wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Open the book up. Then you see the contents of the book and you find out that it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, man.
That's like, wow.
So I think right now the only best idea I think is you just take them back where it all started, you know what I mean?
Just take it back, man. So we're gonna go down here. This is a block I used to come down to all the time. My man Ed lives over here. I'm not gonna point to exactly where he lives, but because we don't want you guys showing up.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the paradise is.
The basement.
The basement where the lab and the work happens. There's a lot of times, man, you see people and it's like you skip to their success, but you don't realize what they had to go through to get there. You never see a backstory. Like this stuff right here that we doing right now is like kind of the backstory. That's how I look at it, you know?
This is a come up, you know.
This is a come up. This is absolutely a come up.
This is.
So we're going out here. This is called Railroad Avenue.
Alright.
And a lot of stories about this park to the left. Spent a lot of hours. Preston Avenue, this is my block.
A lot of ankles broken.
A lot of ankles broken, man. People still can get their ankles broken, ain't too much change. So I'm just older, wiser, and have more knowledge.
Wow.
But this is the crib.
It looks nothing like it.
It looks absolutely different.
Sad, man. Darius's old spot.
Yep, his own spot.
Man. This is it, huh?
Man, this is it, man. This is childhood right here.
Yeah, what were you saying earlier about the investor running out of money?
Yeah, so if you look here, like this house, this was the house I grew up in, man.
All right. You gonna take us to the front?
Yeah, let's go around the front and talk about it real quick while we're going.
No, why not?
If you look at the line right there where those stones are,
yeah,
that's where it used to come out to, so they cut the house off. This used to be a kitchen right here and then the patio on the front. There used to be a walkway right here.
Yeah.
And this is 18 and 20 years of growth. That happened here. Ironically, I'm saying growth because look what's growing now.
Literally. You guys just decided to sell it and just end up, or as a process?
When my grandpa passed, he gave the house to me. So I actually had the house, and I just couldn't afford keeping it up. The upkeep.
Yeah. Was it already paid for, or just?
It was already paid for, but we had to pay for his funeral, so we had to
got it. So you had
reverse mortgage.
Got it. Man. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah. Wow, man. Jeez.
This is crazy. Alright, so all this was the living room.
Yeah.
This was the living room, and then there used to be a fish tank right over there. I don't even know what that is. It's like a refrigerator. Right, and then there was a wall here, and there was a glass mirror on the wall right there. A lot of ideas came to me here. It used to be a piano right here.
That's what you used to play?
I actually taught myself how to play the piano a little bit.
Just from the ear? Wow.
I got that from my dad. I heard stories about him.
Yeah. Did you have,
I didn't have a relationship with my dad. My parents got divorced when I was younger. So, you know what I'm saying? But some of the stuff that he has, I hear family tell me like it's innate to me. So basically, wow, your dad had the same mannerisms as you. I'm like, yo, how? I never really knew it. It's crazy.
Yeah. Where was your bedroom though? Is it still up or it's up there somewhere?
We can go there a little bit.
Yeah.
But my bedroom was on the third floor.
Oh, I got it. Where did you used to work on the music in here? Where was your like secret hideout spot?
It was on the other side. So the house had an apartment side to it, and that's where I used to stay.
Okay.
They tore that down too.
Jeez.
They tore that down.
That's crazy.
A lot of music I made.
Yeah.
My grandpa actually passed away.
Wow.
Where you stand.
Stop.
Is where he passed away. And if you listen to the song "Fly Away," it was about him. And it's about overcoming adversity and finding victory in adversity at the same time. And the song I talked about me coming up the steps, these very same steps. Came up, 18 years old, came up these steps. And I stopped at the top step. This was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Stopped at the top step. He had his bed right here, and he was dying from cancer.
Wow.
And I watched that man take his last couple breaths. And I waited, and I was watching his chest, right? His chest just never went back up.
Wow.
So I literally watched him take his last breath, and he died right now. And that happened right here. Right here, man.
Jeez.
You know, it's thick, man. It's a lot of...
Yeah, but this is it. This is what these are your roots. You know what I mean? And it's what has formulated to what we see now, and it's morphed to the person that you are, and like the hunger that drives you, and everything, and besides everything in it, you know. And what keeps you going, and I don't know, you're just a humble person. Yeah.
It's really about remembering where you come from.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere if you don't remember where you come from.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta know yourself. That's the part of self-awareness, is knowing yourself. Like, what is your background? I know this is a part of me, so it's either I can put a facade on and fake it.
Right, you gotta accept it though. That's part of the process. Becoming a man, just accept it and growing from it.
You gotta accept it. Like,
and the growth.
I would never be. I wish somebody would slap me in my face if I ever come out with some type of music trying to be somebody I'm not.
Yeah, man. You keep it real, and then this is it. Seriously.
And people resonate with truth anyway, and truth always reveals itself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People always reveal itself. So.
Is anything still up there, or what's on the third?
This bird right there.
Wow. Wow.
He didn't make it either.
No, man.
Pretty bird.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my room up there. I ain't gonna go there because I don't trust the foundation of this building.
Yeah. Take the risk. I'm not gonna go all the way up though. Be caught on the first floor somehow. But nah, I feel you. Wow.
Yep.
So this is where it went down?
That's where it went down.
Long nights, just working on beats, producing, masterminding.
More so writing.
Writing, just was that your form of therapy, especially like the different stages of your life and facing all these deaths and trying to stay positive?
Absolutely.
That was therapeutic.
That was therapeutic. I say the thing that got me above it all was God.
There we go.
God first. Listen, he the one that gave me the strength to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I give him all the credit for it first, and then music is just an outlet. It's just an outlet. And everybody has their own outlet and way of letting out their emotion or whatever's stressing them.
Yeah.
And by all means, take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm. How do you connect with the fans by just keeping it real and telling like life experiences?
Just revealing yourself.
Yeah.
Like this right now, like my throat is dry. To be honest with you.
Just from the coming back in here, right?
My throat is dry.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of emotion, and I really believe in
And it just hits you every time because you don't see this. You see like you remember what it was. You know what I mean?
Right.
I see it broken, but it's like you're over here. Imagine the fish tank was right there, the mirror was right there, so you see it still. Yeah, but this is it though. Wow. Just lock this door behind.
Yeah, you said it.
Yeah. So what's the plan with this house? Are you gonna knock it all down and maybe rebuild, or?
Well, we don't have ownership of the house anymore, so it's like the investors.
So we trespassing right now.
If they don't do anything with it, my plan.
Yeah.
My bucket list plan is to buy it back.
Yo, how is it on sale right now?
Yeah, I went on Zillow and looked. I think it's like 200 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, to buy it back. It ain't too bad.
How crazy would that be though? You buy it back and build a bigger one?
Build a bigger one. Add a whole studio to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
coming
really,
back home.
Here's one of the things that I told myself when I was younger, especially when the door just opened.
Yeah. Wow.
One of the things that I told my grandpa told me. And to give a little narrative behind that, my grandpa was like my dad, because my dad wasn't there. So
Right.
you can imagine it was hard for me when he passed.
Yep.
That was like my dad dying.
Right,
I
man.
watched him die.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy.
You are an 18-year-old with no father figure, so you can kind of put it in perspective there. But one of his dreams, and this goes out to anybody that has a dream, man. This goes back. My man Ed, who's holding the camera right now, failure to fail. That's a part of his big dream. Like if you have a dream, like that's important to keep your dream because it's possible. You're great. We're all great. Everybody has a greatness in them.
Everybody has a dream. Everybody has a purpose in this life. They just got to tap into it, you know?
Every single soul, every person that has a breath of life that God given, you have a purpose.
Seriously.
And so don't let anybody ever try to be a negative to that, man. Try to tell you that you can't make something happen. You literally can make anything happen.
But if you had to say something to somebody who's facing like adversity right now, going through some tough times, and thinking about maybe like even just chalking out and ending it all, like what would you say looking into the camera and just like talk to that person, you know what I mean? What would you tell them?
Yeah, I would say first of all, the very first thing you want to do is know yourself. That's number one, know yourself. And sometimes it takes time to learn how you are. Well, the question is, how do I do that? How do I figure out who I am? I have a great way. It's books. One of the great books that I read, and it's recently, is called The Power of Vision. That'll actually show you how to look at your vision and see what your vision is. Dr. Miles Monroe wrote that book. Great book. So reading books will help you have an awareness of yourself and an awareness of what you want to do. Like, you can literally make the universe move out of your way. Literally. There's a law that God put in place. He said that if you were to ask God for something, the answer is always yes, because if you want to do something, if you want to do whatever it is, it's always a yes. It's always, you may not be catching it. It's always a yes, meaning that if you decide you don't want to believe something, then guess what? Yes, you're not going to believe it because you decided not to.
Right,
if you decide you want to do this, guess what? It's a yes.
You will.
Because you decided I want to do that.
That's
and
deep.
if you really believe it, you'll continue until it's complete.
Wow.
And the things that you choose to believe in, you're passionate about them, you put all your effort and you put all your essence and everything, your energy into it, and you can make it happen. So it don't matter what it is.
Word.
That's a law that God said it's a yes to everything. So you say, listen, I want to buy this house back 15, 20 years. I even give it a time frame. God says yes. Now, am I willing to follow through with it? It's up to me. But it's already a yes. That's the crazy part.
That's deep.
We have so much power, and we have.
I think that's the problem, though. That problem is people they don't accept. Yeah, yeah, or like I don't know. It's not even maybe not the acceptance or like the belief. I think it's the belief. They don't have the belief. They don't think they could do all these great things, so they're not sold on it yet.
Right.
So maybe that's why they gotta start with self-awareness first and then lead up to the books of those specific things they're working for, then just like open up to the universe, and the universe rewards you by always saying yes, like what you just said. But
always say yes.
That's deep, Josh.
So, and then the last part I'll tell you about is pretty much when you do that and you work on your self-development and learning awareness of yourself, what you're doing is cultivating your soil.
Right, man.
Your mindset is your soil.
Right.
So whatever seed you put in it is going to grow. But you got to cultivate it. So reading books, self-development, motivational material. You change your routines. We all have a paradigm. Your paradigm is a bunch of habits that's inside your subconscious. Your subconscious holds all your habits. So when you change your habits to good habits, your paradigm switches, and now that's the vibration you're putting out to the universe, and you can make anything move.
That's it, fellas.
That's it.
That's it. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the car, wrap it up. Take the weight back. Oh man, this is definitely it though. This is tough.
Yeah, man. Take it back to the origins.
But no, that's something a lot of people need to hear, just the self-belief. It's not even about wanting to be a businessman, wanting to be a rapper or any of that. It's like, it all starts with the belief first, man. That's what I feel like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, man. It's the belief.
Yeah.
It's the belief. You gotta believe in yourself, because who's gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you look at some people like DJ Khaled or Kevin Hart, so you see how enthusiastic they are about everything.
No,
that's why they sell so well.
They're happy
and everything, because they really believe. You can tell they're passionate about what they're doing. So people read that, man. It's energy that we give off. Everybody gives off an energy. So some energies are just very contagious. Like you can tell somebody's excitement, like yo, let me tell you about this. And just that by like body language and everything like that, it just hypes you up. It's like, yo, what is he talking about? What's he about to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's the same thing, man. But be real with yourself.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Be real with yourself, man. That's first thing. Don't try to be nobody else but you, because ain't nobody can be you.
Right.
You can only be the best you. You can try to mimic a lot of people. Now, I'm not talking about basically, you know, having an influence. An influence is great, because influences grow ideas. You can be influenced by somebody and then boom, then a light bulb comes on and something completely different comes out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know, I thought you looked familiar at first.
That's it, Josh.
So, man, it's been real. Nuggets, man. Nuggets, development, and just keep pushing forward, man. If I were to tell you something, it would be, this is what we've been talking about this whole time, is really to just stay true to your vision. Your vision's gonna be here, and then you got all these obstacles in front of you. Like a lot of times people, the obstacles block the vision.
Yeah.
So you gotta have X-ray vision in a sense, because there's a lot of stuff in front of you that you're going, but if you had that ultimate goal of knowing, like for instance, when we got in this car just now, in my driveway, used to be driveway, I sat down knowing that this seat was gonna support my weight. I had faith in this chair, so I sat in it. Then I had faith in my keys. I put it in the ignition, and I had faith that when I turned that key, my engine was going to cut on. My engine cut on because I believed it was going to cut on, and it did, because it's supposed to operate how it should. But it's the belief behind it. So your vision is the same way, looking at it like that. Yo, I see where I'm going. I see what I need to do, the end goal. I believe in it so much that I'm doing what I need to do to get there, because I know for a fact it's going to happen when I get there. Just like turning my key to turn this engine on. When you have that type of belief and that type of faith, you literally can do anything you want. Anything you want. And that's why it's important to continue to bathe in knowledge, continue to bathe in people that's done it before you. Because it helps you stay on point, because life happens and there's distraction that's going to happen. And you just gotta walk through it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta walk through it. And that's it, man. You already got it, man. I've been telling you this. I've been telling you this for years, man. And it's just getting closer, closer. It's always steps to it. Everybody has a journey, and life's gonna happen. We was talking about Les and everything like that. Les, I hope you see this at some point, because you're a part of the journey as well. Everybody has a journey. And everybody has a purpose, and it's gonna come together. But you just gotta be aware of it. You gotta be humble enough to see where you are, and have a self-awareness about yourself. And then also, it's not wrong to heed the advice of people that love you. Because people that love you gonna tell you straight up what it is.
Right.
If it didn't love you, they're not gonna tell you straight up what it is. They're gonna sugarcoat and do all this, that, and the third, and you just gonna keep doing whatever you're doing. It's not gonna help.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this, and I'm leaving. But piggybacking off of that, and that's one of the things that I learned from ESU. It wasn't from my major, like the headmaster for my major, Dr. Davis. I took her class, and one of the things that she said that I learned, it had to do nothing with exercise science. It had to do with what you just said. Like, she said, once somebody stops giving feedback to you, they've stopped caring.
Facts.
That's it, folks. Appreciate y'all.
No, man,
Thank you for everything, man. Stay encouraged. People out there watching this, stay encouraged. It's not the end. Just keep moving.
Keep moving.
All right? What's up, man? Later.
Just feeling like coming off some newness. Check it, yo. Word to the tears of my grandmas, they hit the carpet. 1,000 memories, one ripple effect. Got me surfing on the waves of those. Cause I was part of them too. Part of my sleeve, no, my heart on my shoe. I feel the weight as if I'm walking on it. Teary-eyed talking on it. It's like the house died. And we all put some chalk up on it. 4 or 5 generations in memory of. Memories of me coming back. Remember me, love? 23 years of memories I process. Projects. Identify unidentified flying objects. With all odds against me, turn minds for mince me. I blow them away. Third eyes can sense me. Third eyes can sense me.